Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Tyrauku here, and we just had some news come through not too long ago in the news section, which is where the news usually comes from. But we have the Path of Light event, which they mentioned a little while ago, which is going to be some free rewards essentially, as far as I understand, which is awesome. Definitely looking forward to that. We have some promo codes, more free rewards. Also looking forward to that. Maybe some downtime for some compensation that they haven't mentioned yet. Also looking forward to that, as long as it's not during CVC. An amazing gift. Don't know what that's going to be, and more. Also, we have the Heroic Ice Drake skin for Trunda. This is the thing that brings up the most speculation. Now, that may be the amazing gift. Maybe the amazing gift is everybody gets a free Trunda. What an amazing gift that would be. But the ice skin for Trunda looks so good. The only thing is, this is a legendary champion that is not free to get. Not very many people have her. She's been in the game for a while, but the other skins they've given away, as far as I'm aware, we have the Arbiter, which you could purchase, as well as earn from Tag Team Arena. You also have Coldheart, which you could purchase one of them, and you could earn from a champion training event. And now we have the Trunda one coming from an event, which is going to be pretty cool. This skin looks so cool. I think Trunda is a pretty cool looking champion in general. Honestly, I think this is my favorite one, this fire one, but I have no Trunda. So I'm not really in the market for buying Trunda skins unless Plarium does one of two things. So I've seen a lot of stuff going around talking about the chance of her being in a guaranteed sacred event. And when I first saw this, I kind of thought, you know, that kind of makes sense because we just had a fusion. Now we're doing the 2x sacreds, and maybe next week we have a 10x for a really good legendary. If we do have a 10x for a really good champion who's not Trunda, then I would say bets are pretty safe. If you gambled on the fact that, hey, the next Tuesday or the next week after that 10x is probably going to be a Trunda, I'd say it'd be pretty likely. But I was sitting back and thinking that a guaranteed event for Trunda isn't the most profitable for Plarium. Maybe it's fine. Maybe a lot of players would have to buy the 15 sacred shards. Maybe not. Who knows? We did just have a really good guaranteed champion with Candrafon literally just a few days ago. So Plarium's definitely not against doing really good champions in guaranteed events, especially with sacred shards. I mean, they're so expensive as it is. So definitely save your shards. But the other thing I want you guys to consider is looking back at some of these dates. Let me see if I can share my screen with you guys. Perfect. So on March 21st, which was a few months ago, so today is June 25th, scroll back, March 21st, we had the Krisk tournament, okay? Obviously, a huge way for Plarium to make money. May 7th, we had the Coldheart skin. So this is about 2 months. And then 1 month later, May to June, well, actually, no, 2 months later, May, okay, 1 month. I don't know what my months are apparently, but May to June, 1 month later, we had the Tyrauku event. And now we're coming up towards the end of June. We're going to be going to the 4th of July soon. May not really matter for Plarium, but it's a pretty big holiday for the US. But there very well may be, let's say July, let's say 10th. I don't know, just throwing out a random number there. It very well may be a Trunda event. The reason why that I'm thinking this could be a possibility is because if they did a guaranteed event for Trunda, obviously a lot of people are going to go for them. A lot of people are going to spend their money. A lot of people are going to try to get her. But Plarium likes to make money. They're probably going to try to optimize for whatever is going to make them the most money. And since they're doing more and more champion training tournaments, and especially coming off of a Tyrauku event where so many people used their resources, invested their resources, I don't think a Trunda champion training event is too far of a stretch of the imagination. Now, personally, I would rather her be in the 15 sacreds because my account is to the point where I'm getting sacred shards from Doom Tower when I finish it. I'm getting sacred shards from Clan Boss. I'm getting sacred shards from those different areas. So I have 15. So it's perfectly fine for me. I wouldn't want it to be champion training because it's going to be more difficult for me to actually earn her. I would be spending more money. With this, I wouldn't be spending anything. So that's two things to keep in mind. So basically, we have this champion training event going on right now. So if you go in here, there's no fusion or anything like that. So it's literally just a champion training event. So if you're going for this event and you're trying to do the 14,000 points, maybe consider if you have any quests that need to be completed, maybe consider saving this energy, okay? Don't claim it right now. If you have any weeklies that you're not ready to claim yet, maybe you can claim those. It should be fine because honestly, it's probably not going to be starting next weekend, but maybe it does. Who knows? We'll probably have a few days, maybe like a day or two, advanced heads up. But maybe if you have any monthly quests that you can claim with energy, save those. If you have any energy in your inbox, maybe hold off on claiming that just yet because we have no clue what the Trunda event, well, the assumable Trunda event is going to be. I mean, it's kind of weird if you give away a skin because it says it's going to be free, right? They're going to say you'll be able to win fragments of Trunda's Heroic Ice Drake skin. It's kind of weird if you give a skin away for an amazing champion, but a legendary champion that so few players have. Okay, it's kind of odd. Cold Heart wasn't super strange because they actually did, I think, a guaranteed Cold Heart event not too long ago with, I think, 7 Void Shards. So she was in the guaranteed shard pool. So I do feel as if Trunda is going to be in either a guaranteed shard event, probably Sacreds, because we just had a Ancient one, and she can't be in Voids because, well, she's not a Void champion. Or she's going to be in a champion training event. We haven't had a champion training event very recently, other than Kyoku, which was fairly recently, but maybe Plarium is starting to enjoy doing these champion trainings more frequently, because this year, I feel like we've done quite a bit. I mean, we've had the Krisk, which is probably the biggest one yet, and then Kyoku just a few months later. March, April, May, June. So 3 months later, we go from the biggest to another very impactful legendary, and she was available to all players versus the Krisk tournament was Krisk for certain players, Mashal for certain players, and Mountain King for certain players. But either way, guys, this is just a long-winded way of saying save your shards, don't blow them all in this 2x sacred shards, especially if you're close to 15. Be mindful, you may have to purchase some shards if you want Trunda from a guaranteed sacred event, but also save your energy. If you're doing the event, make sure maybe go ahead and get some champions to 5-star. Don't level those champions up with brews. Maybe save back your brews, save back your different things, because you very well may be competing against some whales for your very own Trunda, which you'll be able to equip with your Ice Drake skin, which is going to look absolutely amazing. But I got to say, if it's in the champion training event, I probably won't get to enjoy Trunda being on my account because there's probably no way I can even compete, to be honest, unless I get a pretty easy bracket. But we'll see. I'm hoping it's the guaranteed event. Let me know what you guys think it's going to be. Let me know if you have any, I guess, interesting theories, interesting conspiracies. Honestly, I have absolutely no clue. Maybe Plarium is just teasing us and saying that if you don't have Trunda, well, sucks to be you. You don't get this. You get the skin, but it's just going to go into your storage vault, and you're never going to be able to actually use it. But I'm hoping that's not what they're doing. But either way, guys, I'm going to claim this Ancient Shard. I'm going to wrap up the video. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next video.